gentlemen, please welcome to the on-air studio, Mr. Donny! What's going on there, Donny?
Not very much. How you fellas doing?
Oh, we're doing fantastic. It's Friday, you know.
Well.
Riz gets all bummed out on Fridays. He hates them.
See?
He hates Fridays.
Especially the last hour of the show. I'm sure you hate that the most.
It's the worst.
It's all bummed out and stuff.
Yeah. So how you doing? You all good?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
You ready? Are you ready for the weekend wage?
I absolutely am.
All right, then let's do it. Donny Fandango, good friend of the Woody and Riz show.
Such a nice guy, wouldn't you say?
One of the world's nicest dudes. Been inside, a battle rages on.
A struggle, an eternal struggle.
Involving anger, anxiety.
Yeah, stress of all kinds.
Oh, yeah. Self-esteem.
Everything bothers
I mean,
this
you
guy.
name it, yeah. Poor Donny. And we figure, if we didn't do something about it, as his friends, he was either going to take a life or his own life.
Or at least somebody hostage.
The very least, there'd be a standoff, aerial coverage on the news.
So this is a public service, actually.
Yeah.
Not just for Donny, but for everybody at the radio station.
Yeah, so the
our
Donny
community.
Fandango Weekend Rage was born, just an opportunity for Donny to talk about whatever's on his mind, whatever's kind of been bugging him or giving him some anxiety or driving him nuts this week. So without any further ado, Donny, what's been going on this week?
We got to thank our fine sponsor, Supplement Superstore. Not just a store, it's an education. Donny.
Now, I don't even know where I want to start this week because there's a couple of things and nothing's real big, but there's one that really just blows my mind. But let's start here. I was running down the list of people that Mary and I have to buy Christmas presents for in the next couple of weeks, and I've decided that I barely like half the people that I'm buying Christmas presents for. So all of these people that we're going to the mall or going to different stores, I don't understand why we have to do it. I think that there should be some kind of rule where if you only see people a certain amount of times a year, you don't have to buy them a Christmas present.
I agree.
I don't think that that's too much to ask. I'm just thinking to myself, all of these people, we barely see them. We see them once, maybe twice a year, but we're kind of indebted to them to buy them something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, then you just watch your money disappear.
See ya.
Or, what's even worse, though, if you have that whole thing where you feel like, you know, just because I see somebody doesn't mean I have to get them something. And then you feel like a total dick when you get somewhere and they've got something for you.
Yep,
and
you
then
don't.
you got nothing.
Absolutely. So it's better to be safe than sorry, I guess, man.
Yeah,
but
And you got to fight the mall traffic and all the asses to elbows and all the stores and...
Which I hate that mall traffic. I would rather be in the 7th layer of hell than deal with the freaking cars at South County Mall, man. Like, that place is awful to me. That's one of the worst places to even be.
you got to park 8 miles away. You need a Sherpa to get to the
and then
the actual mall entrance.
And then, God forbid, you got the kids with you, and then you've got the stroller, and you got one kid trying to climb out of the damn stroller. Oh, man, forget about it. I am not a fan
It's not even easy to get a pretzel on those days, you know?
No, absolutely not. If I'm not getting my Annie Ann's, I'm even more cranky. I was traveling in the city, which is always a crapshoot in the first place. And I find that people in the city, more so than in the county, but definitely it's happened more places than the city, they just walk in the middle of the street and take their sweet effing time crossing the street. And I'm not talking about at a crosswalk. Like, they just like randomly walk out in the middle of the street to cross the street and don't care that you're coming. I think that we should be allowed to bump those people. Now listen, I'm not saying run them over. I'm not saying hurt them, but I think that we should definitely be able to use our cars to just remind them, hey, We're here.
Or like hit him with a
Just a
mirror.
tap.
Just a tap.
Just a tap.
That's right, man. It happened to me the other day, and this woman was crossing the street right outside of Union Station. She knew I was coming, saw I was coming, and she didn't do anything to move a little faster. If that's me, I definitely, I start to give it a
Well, it's
jog
common
across
courtesy.
the way.
Did she make eye contact with you?
Oh, you better believe she made eye contact with
Even
me.
worse.
And you better believe that she looked like she couldn't care less about where I had to
And you know
go
what the funny
and
thing
what
is?
I had to do.
She doesn't know how lucky she is for
Yeah.
Donnie not to rage out and hit the accelerator.
You don't know. Sometimes you just don't know. Like that guy we had in the Friday Fail stories about. He went to go mug that MMA guy. Didn't know it was an MMA guy. Sometimes you mess with the wrong person.
All right, finally. And I don't know
Very
if,
easily run you over.
I don't know if this
That
is
guy sitting in the cubicle next to you could have been Ted Bundy. Who knows?
Yeah.
This last one is one I don't know. I'm sure that other folks have been through, but I really hate it. All right, I guess it was Wednesday. Mary and I get in this big sort of relationship fight. Okay, I didn't really want it to be a fight, but it really became a fight. So we go to bed, still angry at each other. Wake up the next morning, and she's acting like everything's just okay. Wait. Last night, I was the worst person in the entire face of the world, but now this morning, you want to cuddle me and give me hugs and kisses. What am I?
Did an
what-
apology come with that hug?
No apology of any kind. It's just, I just don't understand where women go sometimes.
Was it a serious issue, or is it just kind of like one of those fights you don't even know why you're fighting, but you are?
It was kind of one of those fights that I didn't know exactly why we were fighting. Like it seemed to be a lot bigger to her than it did to me, and I'm not even trying to be a dick about it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it was. Maybe she realized how stupid it was.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And there was no acknowledgement of it the next morning whatsoever.
No.
Now, you have it in your head. She's probably still pissed, but then she got up.
Yeah.
That's part of the mind game.
That's right, man.
True.
And I just didn't know where to go with it. I didn't know what to do with it. So I just kind of tried
Mental terrorism.
I just kind of tried to peacefully walk around it, but it's just another one of the, like you guys just said, that's the perfect word for it, is mental terrorism. But that is it. That is what my woman does to me. I hope your woman doesn't do that to you. That's my weekend
they all
rage
do
for this
it.
Friday.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you feeling, Donnie?
I'm sweating, but I'm good.